Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for September 9th, 2014. It's currently 7:43 a.m. and we have some variable cloud cover with a slight chance of an really isolated shower along the coast for today. We have winds from the north and northeast at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Those winds will back to the northwest by this afternoon, with variable cloud cover throughout the region. Temperatures range from the lower to mid 50s over the far northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s over the western suburbs of Philadelphia and New York City, and lower to mid 60s in the New York City metropolitan area and mid to upper 60s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. We have a departing area low pressure going into the Atlantic. We have high pressure in place over our location, but we have a strong cold front approaching for tomorrow that's going to lead to some strong to severe thunderstorms. So we have a lot to talk about this morning. On the latest surface map, you can see that low pressure system departing out into the Atlantic. High pressure will build down the coastal plain throughout the day, leading to clearing skies by the time we get to this afternoon. In fact, I really don't expect much in the way of any precipitation for almost all of the region, but I can't rule out an isolated shower at least through 11 a.m. this morning along the immediate coast. Other than that, looking for clearing skies, temperatures pretty much new normal for this time of year. Lower to mid 70s in the New York City metropolitan area, mid to upper 70s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Now, as this high pressure system shifts off the coast tonight, we're going to get a southwesterly flow set up by tomorrow morning. There is a potential for some locally dense fog, but the main story here is the potential for a tropical air mass to invade the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area for tomorrow ahead of this cold front here. Before this cold front moves through, temperatures will push to above normal levels. We're looking at upper 70s to lower 80s in the New York City metropolitan area, lower to mid 80s everywhere else in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Then that cold front moves through with showers and strong to severe thunderstorms, and then we fall back into a rather cool, fall-like weather pattern with temperatures averaging near to slightly below normal through this upcoming weekend and into early next week. On the latest radar, again, can't rule out one of these showers kind of rotating into the coastal plain. A very isolated potential through at least 11 a.m. After 11 a.m., completely dry for everyone. Absolutely dry. This, though, is something to be concerned about for tomorrow. See, what's going to happen is that low pressure system is going to intensify and lift up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley, and a line of showers and thunderstorms will march through eastern Pennsylvania and then through the rest of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now, I think the best potential for severe weather is going to be over eastern Pennsylvania and western New Jersey because the thunderstorms will move through around 4 to 6 p.m. So during that time period, that's when the atmosphere is still unstable. But now the sun is setting earlier, and this cold front will be moving through around 7 p.m. when the sun is setting, and for the most part, the instability is falling off. So I think as that is occurring, these thunderstorms will become more of a heavy rain threat rather than a severe weather threat as we head on through the evening. But still, a rather stormy evening for tomorrow is expected as this cold front moves through. But the good news is at the end of the week, it's going to be absolutely beautiful, at least for Friday. The weekend, not so much. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see that low pressure system is departing. High pressure is taking control with gradual clearing skies. Here comes our cold front with the waves of low pressure. This one will eventually become the dominant low pressure system and lift up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley. Then we have these waves of low pressure. Now take a look at the water vapor satellite picture. You see these little waves of low pressure? Well, we have a lot of disturbances kind of in this trough here. And what's going to happen is that these disturbances are going to move along this frontal boundary that's going to start to the south of the northern mid-Atlantic. So as a result, we're going to be dealing with variable to scattered cloud cover. Scattered cloud cover to overcast cloud cover throughout the weekend. Not a washout this weekend, but there will be a threat for a scattered shower each day. So if you have outdoor plans, don't cancel them. Just be aware, just bring an umbrella with you for a 30, maybe 40-minute shower. That's about it. Temperatures overall this weekend will remain cool, though. We're talking about 60s and 70s for highs throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area coming up for this weekend and for early next week. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance. We're going to use the European model guidance for today. Again, for today, high pressure slowly takes hold and it starts to shift east. Temperatures pretty much averaging near normal, lower to mid 70s in the New York City metropolitan area, especially over Long Island, and mid to upper 70s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Tomorrow, that cold front approaches. Ahead of the cold front, a rather tropical air mass will be in place with high dew points. We're looking at low temperatures in the mid to upper 50s over the interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. In the afternoon, temperatures will warm up into the upper 70s to lower 80s in the New York City metropolitan area, lower to mid 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. You'll definitely notice the increase in the humidity. Then the showers and thunderstorms move through in the late afternoon and evening hours. From 4 p.m. to roughly 8 p.m., expect these showers and thunderstorms to move through, clearing skies towards midnight. Then, by Friday morning, high pressure and full control. We have that polar air mass in place. But again, notice these disturbances all lining up, ready to dive into this trough and rotate through the northern mid-Atlantic. So what we have set up here, you can see that very nicely in our thermal forecast here at 850 millibars, is that you have your cold front stalled out to the south with moisture streaming up from the Gulf of Mexico up along this cold front, basically around the western Atlantic ridge is building into the Gulf of Mexico. So this ridge is in place. You have these disturbances with the trough digging in here with heights falling. So we're setting up for an environment that's very unsettled and relatively cool. We're on the cool side of this weather pattern. So again, for Friday, clear skies, very comfortable weather conditions. Temperature range from the lower to mid 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior and over Long Island. Lower to mid 70s everywhere else in the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. By the time we get to Saturday and Sunday, we have these waves of low pressure moving through. Again, not a washout this weekend, just a bit unsettled. So look for scattered to overcast cloud cover, a threat for a shower here and there, about 40% chance for showers. Where those showers develop, you'll get a brief heavy downpour, 30-40 minutes of your time, and then it's done. Temperatures throughout the period will be very cool, especially over the interior. I'm looking for low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s on Saturday morning, lower to mid 50s along the coast. On Sunday morning, lower to mid 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the interior for both days, lower to mid 70s along the coast. We should be around 77, maybe about 74 over the interior. So we're clearly going to be below normal for this time of year this weekend with rather unsettled fall-like weather conditions throughout the region. By the time we get to Monday and Tuesday, we continue the same pattern with rather unsettled weather conditions. Again, we have a trough in place over the east, and we have that boundary set up just to the south of us where we have very tropical air to the south and a cool polar air mass to the north, and we are caught in between with disturbances moving through. That's going to lead to variable weather conditions on Monday with scattered to overcast cloud cover, a threat for showers, temperatures ranging again from the lower to mid 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast, lower to mid 70s throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior. And on Tuesday, there's a chance we could clear out in the afternoon with high pressure taking control. Really depends on the track and the intensity of this disturbance right here. But right now, I'm expecting scattered cloud cover, a threat for an isolated shower, temperatures in the lower to mid 50s for lows and lower to mid 70s for highs. That's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.